Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Currently 87 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 30 degrees Celsius. I just had a very nice week here in Gokarna, one of my favorite places in India, my favorite beach destination, one of my favorite places in the world. Took a little break from the filming there for a few days, but today I am leaving and going back to Goa, back to Palum, where I was before. I took a taxi getting down here to Ankola, about 35 minutes away, and then got the bus from there. This time probably going to take the bus all the way back up there. It is a 2-hour drive, and so on a bus it's going to be close to 3 hours. So it is currently about 11 in the morning and a bus leaves to Ankola at 11:15. It could be one of these buses, so let's try to find out. Ankola? Ankola? No. Ankola? No. And it isn't the one on the other side there. I already asked about that. So looks like we have a few minutes wait, and then let's get the Indian bus journey going. Looking forward to getting back to Palum. I really like it there as well. Been there several times. I only spent a couple of days there though, with last time when I was just there before Gokarna. And so looking forward to spending a few more days there as I consider my upcoming travel plans from here. 11:14, the bus supposedly leaves at 11:15. It isn't that bus. So waiting for it to come from Ankola. Traveling in India, especially the local way, always requires some patience. And we have 2 incoming buses, so good chance that one of them is the one I'm waiting for. Excuse me. Ankola? Thank you. Alright. It is finally happening. Just about right on time, actually. It'll probably take a little while to take off. But, here we go. The journey to Goa begins. And off we go right away with almost nobody on the bus, so this is looking pretty sweet. It's almost 33 degrees, which is 35 cents for about a 40-minute or so bus ride. Can't beat those prices. All right, so this is Ankola. This is where I took the taxi to, coming from Palum, heading to Gokarna. From here it is about an hour and 15 minutes. Kanakona?
12:45.
12:45, thank you.
This one, that one.
Over here, great, thank you.
Right, Karwar,
Oh, this one, Karwar?
change to the Madgaon.
Okay, so Karwar, great. Well, this bus is looking like it's going to be a lot more crowded. It's 12:10, so this will probably get me there quicker if I just get to Karwar and then change. Also, that bus at 12:45 is coming from somewhere else, I think, and so it could be late, so might as well get moving.
Elia, Karwar, bane. हाँ, आधार कार्ड आगे. Karwar.
Hello. Good morning. Do you know which bus to Kanakona? Tango,
The bus will come here.
It will come right here. Cool. Is there a direct to Palum?
No.
Just Kanakona. All right, thanks. Great, thanks. All right, this is Karwar. So I am now about 35 minutes from Palum. So I will catch the next bus to Kanakona and then from there get a rickshaw over to Palum Beach. Looking forward to it. Another beautiful sunny day. Ready to jump in some water. Maybe that's it. I was going to ask what time the next bus to Kanakona. I'm wondering if it was going to be that bus that I was thinking of catching from Ankola, but hopefully it's a sooner bus. This could be it. This is where the guys said it would be coming. Let's find out. Kanakona? I think so. This is the bus. Let's see how long it takes for it to take off. The driver got off, so there's going to be a little bit of a wait. So getting very close. man, am I glad to be here. So you can see 14:26, so 2:26 in the afternoon. That was basically exactly 3 hours to get from Gokarna to Kanakona, whereas the direct drive by taxi or whatever would have been more like a straight 2 hours or so. And so now I need to still get to Palum Beach, which is very close, 5 to 10 minutes. So grab a rickshaw. So the first bus was 33 rupees. He actually gave me 2 rupees change after I gave him the 35. But like 20 minutes later or something like that, I was like, oh, 2 rupees, that's right. So 33, 58, and then 60. So 118 plus 3, 121 plus 30, so 151. So about $1.50 for 3 hours on 3 different buses, whereas the taxi that I took from Palum Beach to Ankola, and then I caught a bus from Ankola to Gokarna, but it was 3,000 for that, and then he was offering to take me all the way to Gokarna for another 1,000. So in other words, 4,000 or $42, $43. So saved about 40 bucks. But you have to put up with all the mayhem and noise and being squashed in there. All right, is this rickshaw going? It's a little bit different style rickshaw, more of an enclosed space. Looked like maybe they were gonna stuff a few people in there or something, not sure, but I was expecting more rickshaws to be hanging around. I'll find one soon enough. So I wanted to mention about the beginning of the video, that strange cave that you saw. So I discovered that near Gokarna, I think when I was there in 2011. And so whenever I go back, then I visit the cave and have taken different pictures there, utilizing that strange shaft of light. And then I made one of my music videos there, so I will put the link down below to that if you want to check it out. That was back in 2013 to the song Push It by Garbage. Really good song. So if you want to find it, I'm not going to give specific directions, but it's around Gokarna. Ask around and you'll probably figure it out. All right. Where is a rickshaw when you need one? What is with no rickshaws at the bus station? Very bizarre. So I'm 2.8 kilometers away, a 38-minute walk, which I definitely have no desire to do in this hot heat with my big backpack, but let's start the walk in that direction and I'll get a rickshaw eventually. 200? Sure. AC, nice.
Palum Beach or where?
Palum Beach, yes. Palum Inn.
Palum Beach.
Yeah. And look at that, we got a pool. And it looks pretty clean too. And a nice room. So I decided to splurge a little bit after my room in Gokarna there, which was a very typical Indian room. It worked. I've stayed at that hotel many times before when I've been to Gokarna previously, but the Wi-Fi didn't work inside the room, and so that was definitely a bit of an issue. It worked down the hall by the stairs, but there, although it was covered, it was open to the outside, and so there were mosquitoes. Mosquitoes were definitely an issue there in Gokarna. They were actually when I was here in Palum as well at the other place that I stayed. I'm hoping that this place will be more mosquito proof. It is definitely looking like it very well may be. The other thing is that I didn't have AC at the room in Gokarna, and it is getting hot enough that the fan just was not doing the trick. I was just, sweating away at night trying to sleep, even with the fan going full blast. So I'm happy to have AC, Wi-Fi in the room, nice, comfy, definitely comfier double bed. No towels at the room that I had there in Gokarna. That was only $9 a night, so that was, great to be staying there for almost free. But nice to have real towels again, because I bought a towel in Gokarna, but it wasn't a proper towel. It was more like a big dish rag kind of a thing. It just didn't really work as well. And then nice bathroom. So stoked to be here for the next 3 nights. And then I'm not sure after that. I need to figure out my plans. So going to chillax for just a couple of minutes and then get out there and walk over to the beach and go for a swim. I could, of course, swim right there, but feeling like a swim in the sea there. Now, I could tell by the pictures it probably wasn't going to be big enough for lap swimming. Sure enough, I could try it, but then you're turning around every 2 seconds or whatever. But anyways, cool to have a pool, and especially this nice view of the pool. And then maybe I'll do some sunbathing or whatever and attempt a little lap swimming, although, yeah, it looks pretty pointless. Also, you're swimming to the bar. I wonder if that's actually open at any point. Anyway, let's get out of here. And for those who didn't happen to see the previous videos of Palum, show you Palum, one of my favorite beach spots in Goa, in South Goa. And it has a fridge. My room in Gokarna did not have a fridge. That is going to be really nice to have cold drinks in the morning. And I think that I forgot to mention the price. $38 US, 33 euros per night. So that is splurging in India, but that is still dirt cheap. Sandals update. My blister has healed and they're feeling good now. I sure got used to that AC in the room really quick. So doing the walk over to the beach, let's see how far it is. It definitely isn't very far. This is a different part of Palum from where I stayed before. Not now. You have t-shirt. Oh, you have some cool shirts. I will look later. So where I was staying before was more in the center of things, near the main restaurants and everything, and that is a little bit of a walk away. I can get there by getting to the beach, but then you have to walk along the beach and then come back. But we also have plenty of shops and I guess some restaurants probably here as well, but it definitely isn't as happening of a scene. But it will work. I love the room. And here they got great looking shirts and shorts as well, although I gotta watch it because my backpack got heavier because I bought 2 pairs of shorts and a pair of jeans in Mexico. Okay, where exactly is the beach? I think it's straight across there, so I don't want to go down there. Maybe through here. Yes. Oh, I'm feeling the sea breeze already. Feels good. All ready to jump in the water. Okay, can I just walk through here? Trying to go to the beach. Beach, yeah. How much massage? 1 hour normal? 1,000. Okay, I will think about it for later. Not now, but thank you. All right, 1,000 rupees, about $10, and there we go. Yes, looking at the water. This is a cool place here. Looks like they have a restaurant. Nice looking restaurant there. So we are at the far end of Palum Beach. And so Palum actually reminds me a bit of Gokarna in a way. Definitely different scenes. Gokarna is more of a local town. It is a holy town. There's no alcohol available in the town restaurants. I did see a liquor shop there, but there is alcohol out at the Kudli beach. And so in Gokarna, there is the main beach. Not a great beach. I mean, it is a decent enough beach, but it's kind of busier and a little bit trashier. But you walk up and over a point, like 20 to 30 minutes over to Kudli Beach. And so Palum is kind of similar in a way because you have this nice beach here. Actually, it's a much nicer beach than the town beach at Gokarna. But anyways, you stay here, and then if you want to go to a more remote beach, then you walk up and over to Patnam Beach over there. And so you have some choices. This is a perfectly awesome beach here, and I'm just about to jump into it. Danger rip current, no swim zone. So where is the swim zone? I guess here. But you can then go over to Patnam Beach, and then beyond that was Rajbagh Beach. You can also go up to Agonda Beach and other places, beaches and other things to see around here. So it is a good place to base yourself. All right, time to take a swim, and then I wanted to go back to the same place that I went to once before because they made a really good mojito. Feeling very nice, not seeing any garbage here. Murky, kind of dark water. Not perfect, but that does not matter. Feels good. After a week in Gokarna, which is kind of more of a rustic experience overall, not just my room, but the village and Kudli Beach is very kind of remote feeling, then I was feeling in the mood for more of a happening scene. So I'm glad to be back. 3 more nights here, and then I have no idea, but it would be easy to stay here a little longer. We'll see.